Hello and welcome back to Ehrgeiz. This time we're doing Tifa, but not like that. Alright, let's come on past me. So, if you haven't guessed by now, this is a post-commentary. Right, let's pick our character. We're going with Tifa today. Let's go. To be honest, I don't know what I'm doing, like recording this right now. Like, I feel like absolute crap. But let's do it. Right, first up in Uber. So Tifa, you know, kicks and punches. I found like the FF7 characters are pretty much just like shadow characters of other characters in this game. Already like beating this guy's ass, which is great. Now, I forgot to cover last time, like, the controls of this game. Now, it's standard, like, face button control, like, movement controls, and you can use the analog stick if you want. This game is totally compatible with analog. If that's the way you want to play it, that's fine. But, triangle is punch, so is square. Kick is the X button, and inverted commas magic is the circle button. And again, that's another win. So that clears up in Uber for now. And then you can jump with L1, L2, and you can block with R1 or R2. But you'll probably find that I won't be doing much jumping and much blocking. I find it's much easier to just go in and just start beating ass. But yeah, right, next up, Joe. So this is the character that transforms into a little beast. Hopefully if we kick her ass quick enough, she wouldn't have a chance to be able to do it, because she is terribly hard to hit when she does actually transform. If she does transform, I just have to hit her once and she will transform back into a human form here. But yeah, down to the wire pretty much, but yeah, knocked her out. So there is actually an unlockable outfit for Tifa as well, where you can have her in her cowgirl outfit that you see in Cloud's past in FF7. Now, FF7 is something that I do quite dearly love. Now, that was a fully charged attack. They actually fire off like a fireball, and like a second one which has like some homing. Doesn't always hit, but it does have some homing capability, and that is unfortunately a loss for me. Hopefully I don't want to do this too much, because I'll have to like redo the fight again. But yeah, whatever. But no, I thought I'd give you Cloud and Tifa first, give that whole hashtag Clotey posse something nice to watch. And I can't say I've ever seen Joe use that move before, where she rolled up into a ball there and just sonicked the hell out of me. And she went for a grab there and also lost. So I'm going to have to do this one again, but no big deal. No big deal. It's Sasuke later that's actually going to be like the kind of problem for me. So I want to just brute force my way through until I get to that guy, and then maybe play the game slightly more tactically, because that guy will just counter the absolute living hell out of you. What is it? I did spend like quite a few months like playing Dissidia NT. Is it Dissidia? Is it NT? The one that's on PlayStation 4 anyway. Nice. And I bought Cloud and I bought Tidus for that, and I very occasionally played Tifa when she was available on, because every week on that game you can play 3 different characters for free without having to purchase them. I don't know if there is a version of Dissidia NT actually that just has all the characters unlocked, because that would be nice. I would like that quite a lot. It's an okay game. I mostly played the single player and not really played any of the online against people, because people have been playing it like for far longer than I have, and I'm just going to get my ass kicked some weeks to Sunday. On top of that, people probably got like a lot of stuff unlocked. So this is God Hand. We saw him last time, and this guy just fucked me up with his arm cannon. Now, God Hand does have a Final Fantasy VII mirror, which is... I'd say it's Vincent Valentine, like his moveset seems like pretty similar. I could be totally wrong with that, and these characters could like have completely unique movesets. But I'm pretty sure like Vincent is the mirror for God Hand there. And I just did a move I can't say I've ever seen before myself, where I just kicked myself off the wall. I've seen other people do it because I've seen a few videos of this game over time, and in that first fight against Inoba, which is inside of a wrestling ring, I've seen her like do some pretty wacky stuff like off of the ropes before. So I don't know. There's still a lot of mechanics with this game that I don't fully understand. But maybe I'll pick this back up again at some point, because I do enjoy it. It's just a weird one. Right now, Xu Wen, we didn't see him do that against Cloud last time, but he has the spear, and if he does his air attack, where he does like a somersault and hits you with that spear, like, straight down, it does like an awful amount of damage. Nice. So this is Tifa's classic outfit. It's the only outfit we ever knew at that time, but obviously she's had a bit of a redesign with Final Fantasy VII Remake. But what I have noticed in the past week, well, it was only yesterday I think, I saw somebody upload a picture of classic outfits that they've put into FF7 Remake. A very bright blue outfit for Cloud, and Tifa will wear bright red shoes and gloves. And yeah, it's nice. I'm starting to see a lot more mods, in fact, actually. Like, it was what I was predicting. Like, at first it was just going to be palette swaps and that kind of thing, hair colour changes, like, not a huge amount of things. We're going up against Yoko with a yo-yo. Hopefully won't get my ass beaten down here. Oh yeah, if you perform a jumping attack and use your inverted commas magic, you do a slightly different attack again. It's something I'll actually be doing as Yuffie, like in a later episode, so keep your eyes out for that one when I play as Yuffie, or Yuffie, depending on how you want to say it. It's sort of like the whole heiress error thing. Well, obviously there is a massive spelling thing with that, whereas Yuffie is Yuffie, is Yuffie, is Yuffie, do you know what I mean? Yeah, and as I pointed out before, like if you actually attack a character, holy shit, I just got my neck broken. If you attack a character that is blocking, you actually lose points for that. It's such a weird mechanic. I've never seen this as like a thing in any other game, and I just got 2-0.
Continue.
So we get another restart. Let's go. Be nice if they put like more Final Fantasy characters as guest characters in things. They seem like the perfect kind of characters that could be in Soul Calibur games. Do you know what I mean? Especially Cloud with that sword. I'm sure a lot of people would have liked that back in the day with the whole Soul Calibur 2, like different formats. Obviously you had Heihachi on the PlayStation 2, you had Spawn on the Xbox, and you had Link for Legend of Zelda. Nice in the GameCube version, who is kind of the most overpowered character of them all in Soul Calibur 2, just because Link is the only character, and I just got 4 kicks to the face. Yeah, Link is like the most overpowered character in that game, just because he has a bow and bombs, which I'm pretty sure is the only character in Soul Calibur to have, again, inverted commas, long-range attacks. And there we go. Sweet revenge. Now, I'm actually really considering, with this whole ridiculous political climate at the moment, streaming. And I know I said I was going to stop streaming as much and make video. Do you know what? I could just make video on it, actually. It'd probably be better. Right, so we're going up against the Muay Thai boxer here, who got hit by 2 of my homing shots there. Amazing, and again. And it's pretty much in the bag. Just need to slap him once and he's down. Just one slap. One slap. You actually caught me blocking there for a second. Doesn't happen often. Wow. And what's he doing jumping up the top like that? Okay, we'll take it up here. There is no damage for falling distance. So earlier when I got shot by God Hand, although I like fell like 2 stories or whatever, I didn't actually take any damage from that, which is good. Ah, so maybe Dozer is the mirror for Tifa, just because he's firing off. Nice, that homing shot saved me then. If he had done a combo on me, I would have been dead. Need to block. Didn't block. Yeah, he seems like probably the mirror for Tifa on this one. It's funny, I call her Tifa these days. Like that's due to Advent Children, and that's how it was. Like Advent Children was the first thing that we ever heard any sort of like voice acting or characters calling each other by their names. So kind of go by that really. And I'm trying to think if the name Heiress actually comes up in Advent Children. But yeah, when I was younger, like playing FF7 back in the day, like I used to just call her Tifa. So yeah, but it seems to be pronounced Tifa. Right, next up, here we go, it's going to be Sasuke, I think. Nope. Han. He has a robot leg that he can fire rockets out of, so I've got to be careful of him firing off rockets. Other than that, though, I'm pretty much just going to... Oh, nice! And that's a perfect. The fact that the fireball boomeranged round once I kicked him down was extremely helpful to me there. Extremely lucky and extremely helpful. But no, like I'm gonna try and like even though like I'm not feeling great, I'm not feeling physically well, and I've had some awful thing happen here recently, and it's really shaking me really hard, to be honest, harder than what I thought. If you know who I am, then you probably know what this is, but I'm not going to get into that on here. I'm just going to give you the best commentary I possibly can at the moment on this weird ass game from the late 90s. This game is kind of expensive as well. If you go looking for this game, you're going to pay a pretty penny for Ehrgeiz, God bless the ring. Now, this is the hardest character in the game to fight against, just because he will counter everything when it comes to interrupt. That's when he's performed a counter on me. He'll dodge everything he can as well, like you can see he's already doing, and he's actually blocking through the fireballs that were locking onto him then. Like, this guy is just, like, 11 out of 10 on terms of, like, combat ability in this game. Like, the AI is just like, yeah, we're just going to put it as hard as we possibly can. Just for this character, and I really don't know why that is. So you've really got to play him quite carefully. His mirror, in fact, is Yuffie, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just tell him by the way he's throwing shurikens like that. So yeah, there's a counter. Counters are really hard to actually time for yourself. And see my voice cracking on the wave signs on Audacity here. I should be using Cubase, but I'm far more familiar with Audacity, so I'm going to keep using Audacity for a minute until I can get used to Cubase again and find my notes on it as well. Oh god, more voice cracking. Being down here in this lower spot is one of the worst places you could be in this fight. You don't want to be down here. You need the ability to be able to move around. I just need to slap him. I just need to breathe on him. He's dead. There you go. Right, gold saucer level done. I think this might be the final fight. Yeah, it is. Up against Django. The Django. The D is silent. Oh yeah, if you perform a, inverted commas, magic attack at the same time as somebody else, you kind of cancel the two out, much like you would in Street Fighter or other fighting games that have those mechanics. You've seen it before. It's kind of cool when it happens like multiple times in a row though, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be spending a few attempts on fighting Django here. Luckily I have infinite continues, so I don't have to worry too much. I need to get out of this spot here though, because if he starts rolling at me, if he starts Sonic rolling at me, I'm dead instantly. To be honest, I'm probably not going to get out of this anyway. So you want to kick characters when they're down. When they're like ghosted, sort of like you saw there, like you cannot perform an attack. It's kind of invincibility frames on a wake up, so that you don't get like completely spammed all the time. But the computer AI knows how to abuse this a lot better than a human will. Unless you are extremely experienced in this game. I did speak to a guy a couple of years ago who was like pretty experienced in this game. He was playing it via emulator and was speeding it up and doing all sorts of crazy shit with this. Yeah, if you want to play this via emulation, you can speed it up a little bit and you can do some pretty cool stuff. And I can't believe I actually just beat him there. Either way, there you go. Django down. The Django down. Now, this secret enemy, whatever it is, there's the credits rolling. I said it last time during the Cloud episode. I've never beaten it. Never. And the fact that you can't see your health bar, you can't see its health bar, just makes it infinitely more difficult. And the fact that this character model is huge means it can do almost... No, you see how I'm cancelling? Can't do that forever though. And I just did something else there. I have no idea what I just did. I'm assuming I just healed myself, but... for naught, unfortunately. I'm down. And I can't get back up. And this guy's just taking the piss now. Yeah, I'm dead, dude. So there you go, that's a Tifa run of Ehrgeiz, God Bless the Ring. Another cool credit music. So yeah, if you want to give this a shot, like you can probably emulate this without too much difficulty, and you can speed up the game. You can do some pretty cool stuff. I'm sure you'll be able to get all the unlocks as well, like via somebody else's save file. So you'll, like, that. As I said, there's an outfit for Tifa that you can get. There seems to be a few outfits that you can get in this game, so yeah, have a look. Normally I'd say don't pirate games, but we're living in such a bonkers age where they don't care about the consumer at all, so why should we even care about these companies, especially Square Enix at the moment, saying like, oh, yeah, we're gonna go with NFTs, and it's just like, who the like what are you? Awful company, like for even considering that. Really disappointed. But yeah, that's a different subject for another time. But I don't like NFTs. I think it's like absolutely stupid. Mock it as much as I can, really. But yeah, so that is Tifa, Ehrgeiz, God Bless the Ring. Key in my name. Use an old tag. There you go. And what did I get? Did I beat the Cloud score? Yeah, I beat my cloud score, so that's good. Anyway, thanks very much for joining me. I'll be back with another one of these very soon. Be safe. Ta-ta.